What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zay coming back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Today, y'all, we're finna do another reaction, man. This is sad, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, LSU superstar passed away. I'm saying make sure y'all check on your loved ones, your friends, and your family. I'm saying rest in peace, man. Before we get to the video, man, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button.
I'm here to stick up for Kyren Lacy. He's not a bad person. He made a bad decision.
Kyren's working on his emotional control. He is such a high, strong young man that's all he works on. He's in the locker room saying, I need to maintain my emotional control. I need to maintain it. He is working so hard on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Sunday morning. Hope all of you having a great Sunday afternoon, if that's when you're watching this video. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Unfortunately, we have some terrible and tragic news to talk about in our college football community and world. And what just happened, this is all breaking news as to when I'm reporting on it. I've actually had sources contact me before it hit the major media outlets. It really puts into perspective just how crazy life is. Outside of the Masters, by the way, who you got, Rory or DeChambeau? I'm going with Rory. This is the biggest thing going on in sports. There's not an easy way to ease into this, so I'm just going to come out and say it. However, there's a lot of context I have to tell you about, so stick around for that. College football star wide receiver and a guy who many thought was going to get drafted in the NFL in this upcoming draft, Kyren Lacy, he has passed away. I was getting phone calls and texts about this around 7:30, 7:45 a.m. Central Time. I don't think it even got leaked out, or it's probably not even going to be leaked out like from ESPN and Bleacher Report until maybe 10 a.m. Central Time. Before you run to the comment section and start asking questions, I'm going to explain it all, so just be patient. Like I said, there's a lot to this. This is where everything got started. His, what I'm going to label as good friend, posted this on Instagram. 2, I'm so lost for words. I'm speechless. I went to sleep 4 times to see if it was a dream when Miss Cadence called me. Or Miss Candence. Hope I'm saying that correctly. All the talks, all the tears, everything, you know God had us. You know we protected every day we wake up and go to sleep. I promise I tell you this every day. I pray for your career, your health, everything, every time I lay my head on that pillow at night. Even if I fell asleep without saying my prayers, I wake up in the middle of the night and still talk to God for you. 2, why would you leave me, bro? I had half a heart left when Quan left me, and you just took the other half. I'll never be good on this earth again. We promised we had each other through it all, and we did. But 2, why? If nobody was here for you, Ron Trail, which is the guy writing this, is, and you know this, bro. The dreams we had started kicking in, you making it to the NFL, and me playing ball overseas. Our dreams was coming to reality. We talked and cried and laughed it off every day, bro. I can't blank do this without you. Dog, I have no other words. I'm speechless. Big brother, love you, infinity. Tell Quan I'm fine out here, and y'all watch over me, and don't let me quit for nothing. And I can't forget, you was a legend. You receive your flowers, I'll be fine, but give me some time, and yeah, you see the rest. I had a lot of y'all saying this to me, saying, yo, Matt, what's going on? Is this true? What happened in Kyren Lacy? Is this actually a real thing? And sadly, yes, it is. But here's some even more context that is extremely vital to our story and situation. I don't know how to say this in the most YouTube-friendly way possible, but everyone is assuming, and it's looking like, although I'm not 100% sure, he offed himself. Your next question is, well, why would he do this? He just entered an NFL draft, had a great season at LSU. Here's why. A few months back, we made a video.
Hey, y'all, man, that's crazy. So basically, he offed himself. That's sad, man. Like I said, y'all know what somebody going through at all. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say y'all make sure y'all check on your levels, man. This is sad.
This, and I was talking about how stupid it was of him to do this. He got in a car crash that wound up killing an old man. He turned himself in, got put in jail, and was released on a $151,000 bail. Kyren Lacy was charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run with death, and reckless operation of a vehicle. What wound up happening in this incident is Lacy, who was driving a 2023 Dodge Charger, was speeding insanely fast on the highway. I'll just read it off to you word for word. As Lacy was illegally passing the other vehicles, the driver of a northbound pickup truck abruptly braked and swerved to the right to avoid a head-on collision with the approaching Dodge. Traveling behind the pickup was a 2017 Kia Cadenza, hope I'm saying that correctly, whose driver swerved left to avoid the oncoming Dodge Charger. As the Kia Cadenza took evasive action to avoid impact with the Dodge, it crossed the center line and collided head-on with the southbound 2017 Kia Sorento. So Lacy didn't hit anybody in this wreck. His car, the Charger, was perfectly fine, but he's the one who caused the incident. He is the one who was driving recklessly and causing people to try to avoid him, which resulted in hitting somebody else. To make matters even worse, Lacy, when he saw this wreck happen, he didn't stop. He fled the scene. That's pretty much all you need to know. It was a huge, and I mean a huge mistake, a terrible decision. He shouldn't have been speeding and driving that way in the first place, but not only did he do that, he compounded it with another bad decision. I've already berated him for that months ago, and I'm standing 10 toes down on that just because of what happened today. It doesn't change it. Yeah, it's stupid, and I hope my younger people out there watching this video can learn from this. Just please, I'm begging people out there, not even younger people, people in general, just please make smart decisions and drive smart. I get it, you're a young guy, you feel invincible, you got a fast car, but just don't give in to the temptations.
Yeah, that's facts. Just put your seatbelt on. Just put your seatbelt on, follow the rules, man, because it's like, hey, the road is very serious, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all, be safe out there.
I may catch some backlash for this, but I understand completely. Not saying it's okay, but I understand him fleeing the scene, because I know what went through his mind, and you should as well. When he caused that wreck, you know dang well, but this is right after he declared for the draft, he's looking at it going, holy crap, his career and livelihood had just flashed before his eyes, and he goes, I got to get out of here. It was just a jerk reaction. I know that's what happened. He's just like, man, I can't get caught. I got too much ahead of me. I got to try to act like I didn't do this. Just because you're about to be a NFL football player doesn't make it okay, but yeah, I'm just trying to give you the thought process. And everything I just told you, that's a long story short. I gave you the brief recap, but that's what led us up until this point. Because I've had a lot of people tweet at me asking, yo, Matt, why did he just randomly do this? That's why. Unless he had Saul Goodman working for him, I don't know how he wouldn't be seeing jail time. And I don't know how true this is, but I saw some...
I can't say that's the reason why he did that. Because it's like, you don't know what was on his mind. You know what I mean? You don't know what was going through in his brain. I don't know if he just said that's the reason, but I don't know. I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? You never know what somebody's going through, you know what I'm saying? I never know what the next person's going through. They will never know what's in my mind. Nobody will know, you know what I mean?
Tweeted me and saying he had court Monday, which is, tomorrow. What he did is inexcusable. However, it's not quite the same, but it's a similar story to Henry Ruggs. The point I'm trying to get across is Kyren Lacy and Henry Ruggs both, I don't care what anybody tries to tell you, they didn't mean to harm anybody else. What Ruggs and Lacy did, it's stupid. Yes, I agree with that 100%. But they didn't mean for anybody to get hurt. With that being said, yes, I think absolutely 100% Ruggs should be punished, which he currently is, and Lacy should have been punished. I want my younger people to hone in on this. The reason I say younger a lot is because most older people know this. You can be a great person, but all it takes is one drastic mistake, and you can ruin your life. I played basketball with Henry Ruggs in the state of Alabama.
That is facts, y'all. Blink of an eye. One thing can happen. Anything can happen. Your life can be gone. Blink of an eye. So I say, y'all, thank you for y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up. Put God first. And keep the right people around you.
He is one of the greatest people you're ever going to meet. Extremely humble, so likable. Wouldn't hurt a fly. Overall, solid dude. And if you think I'm just trying to hype him up, Nick Saban has said the same thing. He said Henry Ruggs was the hardest worker, great person, yada, yada, yada. You get the point. But because he made one stupid decision to get into his car that night and drive, boom, just like that, life ruined. And I know Ruggs will eventually get out of jail and maybe he can make a comeback, but for this point in time, life ruined. The point is, it doesn't matter if you've been a good person for 20 years. You have to continue to be a good person. Not only a good person, but make smart decisions. Some of you may be sitting there saying, well, Matt, you're rambling, dude. I get the point. Man, maybe I am rambling. But the reason we're making this video is because of what I just talked about. People not making smart decisions. What led to everything that has transpired? Him getting into his car, speeding, and driving recklessly. If that doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. Let's get back on track here with Mr. Kyren Lacy. It's so sad when anybody passes away in this life, but it's even more sad when somebody passes away in our college football community, because I know we like to crack up, make all these jokes and whatnot, but at the end of the day, we're one big family. I truly believe that. We all fight in the comment section. I call you an idiot. You call me an idiot. But at the end of the day, we all come together. And that's why I really appreciate you guys. And for me, it was so sad when I heard this news earlier. And it still is sad because I was thinking about it. This is a guy, we weren't the best as friends. But I talked to him a couple of times throughout the season. I don't care what anybody tries to tell you. Oh, well, yeah, he shouldn't have done what he did. Sure, whatever. When I spoke to him the few times I did, extremely humble, never wanted to talk about himself. We just talked about random things. I'd hype him. I'm like, man, you played outstanding last game. He's like, oh, yeah, I did all right, but there's things I got to improve on. It doesn't get much better than that from an athlete or a person. Yeah, sure, he did those crazy celebrations a couple of times, but who cares? Dude was having fun. And it's why it's so hard for me, and I'm dang near just pissed off. I am pissed off and mad at the situation. I hate to see him. How do I word this? I think I tweeted it out the way I wanted to say it. I hate that he felt like this was his only option.
Right.
I know I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. So sad. So sad. I'm lost for words, and we'll just end out the video with this. I've seen a lot of people say on Twitter that, oh, well, he did that thing where he got in that wreck. He's a bad person. I don't feel bad for him or his family. I'm here to stick up for Kyren Lacy. He's not a bad person. He made a bad decision. That's it. I'm trying my best not to get emotional in this video, but I think we can all relate. As humans, as people, we've all messed up. Lock in, Matt. I hate it. Please, if any of y'all ever feel like this is the only option, I just want you to know it's not.
It's not at all.
It's not. Trust me, I've been in dark places. There's too many people that care about you. More people care about you than you think. I care about you more than you think. I'm telling you, there's people in the comment section. I'll think about them at random times during the day just because they left a funny comment. I may not know you personally, but I'm here for you. If you need me, any of you guys need me. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you guys, I do feel kind of bad. I should have reached out to Kyren Lacy, see how he was doing. But, you know, life gets in the way and we forget to do that. So if there's people in your life you ain't talked to in a while, take this as a sign to reach out to them.
Yeah,
this
check
thing we
up on
call
them.
life, it's hard. It gets really hard at times. And sometimes just checking up on people, it means a lot to them. There's been times where some of my buddies have checked up on me. I bet they don't even think twice about it. They're just reaching out to me like, oh, see how Matt's doing. But little things like that, it means the world to me. There were times in my life, and even now, where you don't have a lot of people you talk to on a consistent, regular basis. And when that phone dings and it's a name you recognize and you ain't talked to in a while, it does kind of make you feel good. You're like, well, at least that person thought of me today. Maybe I do mean something. Many more things I can say. I'm deeply saddened by this situation. The news, my prayers and thoughts going to Kyren Lacy and his entire family.
All right, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That was the video. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He offed himself. And they're saying that he had court Monday. And they're saying that's the reason why he possibly did that. But my thing is, bro, my point of view of it is you never know what somebody's going through. I can't say that's the reason why he did that. You can't say that because you don't know what somebody's going through. Like I said, man, rest in peace, man. Make sure I hit that like button and subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about this video. And it's your boy Zay, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.